Hi Libras and Cross Watchers, this is Amna from Soulmate Tarot, and today we are doing your monthly love reading for October 2019. Please keep in mind that these are general messages. If they resonate with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. I highly appreciate that. Also, do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs, because they're extremely important when it comes to understanding relationship tarot. Since these are general messages, so if they don't resonate with you, just let it go, let it slide, take good advice from it and let it go. All right, before we start your reading, happy birthday by the way. And also since there is a full moon coming in Libra, it's a super moon, so you will be feeling the intensity of the moon on a different level. I felt that energy while I was doing the pre-shuffle, and I was tapping into your energy. I was meditating on the cards. I felt as if, as soon as I tapped into your energy, it felt as if a huge burden has been uplifted. There was literally a smile on my face, and there was this feeling of satisfaction inside me, that the satisfaction which you get, that okay, I've worked for so long, and things have been going bad for a very long time, but now they're finally over. And in your season, you'll be surrounded by a lot of happy events. You will definitely feel that this huge burden in terms of love, a huge burden will be lifted off from your life, and you will feel that. Like I said before, we have a super moon in Libra on 28th, and you will feel the intensity of it, especially those who have Libra in Libra moon, Libra in their moon. If you are if somebody did something wrong to you, you might get an apology during this time. They will come forward and apologize for whatever they did, no matter what the situation is, because that's what I these are the messages which I received during my intuitive session. You will be attending a lot of some of you Libras might be getting engaged. Some of you are going to different events like weddings, but you will be, this is a very happy season for you. This is definitely a very happy season for you. This is a season where you'll be finally take a deep breath and say, okay, now is my time to shine and bright. Usually when sun goes into your house around your birthday, things start to change. For some signs, it's the bad side which comes first, and then things settle down. But for some signs, it's the better comes first, and then the effect of it slows down first. But it comes, it seems as if you guys are heading into your season with a bang. All right, let's get started with you guys. See, what do we have here? All right. Overall energy, 5 of Swords. Sneaky. Somebody sneaky is leaving your life. Somebody who probably has betrayed you in the past, or probably kind of made you feel as if you were not not in control of the situation. They're leaving. It was a partial defeat, but this is the time where you will be transforming your life into something bigger and brighter. This is the time where you have learned your lessons from all the illusion which have been given to you by others. Take a deep breath, go out for some fresh air, sit in the nature, because things are about to shift. Things are about to shift in your surrounding, and things are going to grow again. 9 of Pentacles. That's a good way to start. Seven of Pentacles. So a lot of money coming towards you, Libra. Lots of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Swords. Okay. So it seems like you are enjoying, like, Nine of Pentacles for me is a card of being wealthy, yet at the same time, Five of Wands. Let me just complete the spread and then I'll explain everything. Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, a lot of money coming towards you, Libra, during, I think it's a birthday gift to you from the universe. Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the World card. So whatever closures which were happening, which were bound to happen, whatever cycles, whatever crappy feelings you were having before, they're now over. They're now over, and you are walking with your head high. We can see that with the Nine of Pentacles here, because Nine of Pentacles is the energy of someone who's very independent, someone who's single, yet they have all the bounties of life and they're enjoying it. They are they have achieved a certain level of success in their life, whether it's financial or whether being independent in life. But Nine of Pentacles for me is mostly someone who's single, yet they've achieved so much in their life that their happiness is driven by their success in their career, and they have a certain level of confidence in life that I don't need anybody else. I am a whole person in my own in my own life, and I am the one. It's like self-loving card for me. So you are in self-loving mode. You don't give a crap about anything else. You have achieved certain level of success, and you're enjoying those boundaries right now. You're being patient. You're being patient for some of the surroundings which are happening. You are definitely patient with a lot of people in your life. I can see that there are some people who might try and disturb your peace during this month, but you will be patient with them. But at the same time, I see that you will be in your true element. You will be cutting people off when it's the limit. Queen of Swords is it's Libra, and then she's someone who loves very dearly, very from the bottom of her heart, but at the same time she's someone who's way too independent. So I see independence in terms of finances a lot, but at the same time independence in terms of love life as well. Here you are in your self-loving mode, and here also I can see that you're in your self-loving mode. You're like, either I'm gonna get someone who is worth loving, someone who's gonna give me equal love, the way I love so deeply. If not, then I'm gonna cut them off from their life. So you will be cutting a lot of people from their life who are not serving you well, who are not loving you as deeply as you are. It might, it might give you initially like a little bit of shock that I'm cutting all these people off from my life, but eventually, and you might feel as if, it will be temporary moment where you will feel that, oh my god, there were so many people around me who were not worth loving, and I've been loving them for such a long time. What was I doing? I spent so much time wasted on them, but finally you realize that your self-worth is more important than anything else. But definitely when you will cut these people off, they will try, and you will feel as if there's some sort of crossed conditions. It will be a time for you to reflect on your situation, on your surroundings. With the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, you will be challenged in terms of your situation in a way that you will be second guessing things. But remember, once you look at both pros and cons, both sides of the situation, and think methodically, you'll be fine, and you will walk away from people. You might get a setback, and you might get bound that, okay, I cannot cut everyone off from my life yet. At the same time, because that will create a lot of problems for me, but yet at the same time, I see that you are walking away from these people. You are sailing through these rocky waters, although these swords are piercing through the sword here with the Six of Swords, but yet you're moving forward. You're not stopping. You're not stopping for anyone, because you're independent, and you're so full of self-love. You don't need anyone else in your life. And here I see that there are definitely some people around you who are no good to you. Definitely, you need to cut some people off from your life. There are some slackers around you. There are some pages around you. Pages, why? Because they are very on and off kind of people. They are people who are with you in 1 minute, and they walk away from you as the moment you are no longer serving them. So there are certain people around you who, with the Five of Wands energy here, there are certain people around you who have this in and out kind of feeling in relationship with you, whether it's a love situation, whether it's your family, but there are certain people who are trying to take advantage of you, or who will be trying to take advantage of you, and they're the kind of people who are just there to manipulate you, and then leave the situation. As soon as they are done taking advantage of you, they will be out of your life, and then if they need something, they'll be back again. So this in and out kind of relationship, I see that you will be cutting these people off. I see Ten of Pentacles again. This is a very, very good month in terms of relationship, in terms of career, in terms of success. There is a very good opportunity coming towards you. This is the legacy card for me. Definitely there is a connection coming towards you, which is full of love, which is full of this abundance, success, happiness, everything. It's like a complete package. So you have been working on yourself, and that will be paid off. That will be paid off with the Ten of Pentacles energy here. That will be paid off, and that will be your one true, that will be the truth which you have long been waiting for, the truth which you have long been waiting for from the people around you, that you were like, I want people to be truthful to me, I want people to love me as deeply as I did. And in this month you will finally get someone who will be as loyal and truthful to you as you are to them. Alright, let's clarify these cards. What is this Nine of Pentacles doing here? This card sure wants to come out. Nine of Pentacles is again clarified by Nine of Pentacles. That's amazing. So definitely a feeling of self-love, a feeling of confidence, a feeling of achieving a certain level of success. Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. So definitely you're the queen in your own life. You are taking control of your own life. We have two queens here, so definitely you are taking control of your own life. You are being independent. You are trying to gain your own confidence back in life, because you're like, I have achieved this success in my life, I've earned it. I'm gonna protect my love for someone who's worth it. I'm not gonna waste it on Pages or anyone. No shade for Pages, but Pages don't last, we all know that. What does the Seven of Pentacles say? You're being patient. You're being patient with people. You're being patient with situations. You're being patient with love. What kind, and your patience will pay off. The Sun card. That's the beauty of being patient. When the universe says yes, we acknowledge we acknowledge your diligence, we acknowledge your patience, we acknowledge your commitment. We know that you have been working on yourself. We know that you have been staying away from these negative energies, and we are with you. We have your back. What is this Queen of Swords doing here? Queen of Swords is clarified by Temperance. So definitely you brought back balance in your life. Probably whatever rocky situations you were in, you're now out of them. You realize your own self-worth. You realize that you are your own best person. You realize that you are a complete person in your own self, and you need to restore balance in your life, because that will bring you happiness. What is this Nine of Swords doing here? Nine of Swords is clarified by Nine of Cups. So you might be thinking that, okay, by cutting these people off, I might be sidelined. I might be, what am I going to do if all these people leave? But again, Nine of Cups is also is my singlehood card. It's also about achieving content emotionally. So no matter what these illusions you might get, Nine of Swords is definitely a card for me where people think that they are they are stuck in a situation. They get anxiety, they get fear of loneliness. But remember, you have your emotions fulfilled. You are complete. What is this? Alright, let's see what this Knight of Pentacles in reverse doing here. You definitely need to take a careful look around you. You need to think that by cutting these people off, you're doing yourself a favor, and victory is yours. Or you're doing yourself a favor. Don't worry too much, because Nine of Swords is like worry card for me. Worry for nothing, because You have the Nine of Cups, and now you have the victory. If you think about it methodically, if you think carefully, and if you look at both sides of it, that by cutting these people off who are no longer serving you, you are moving towards your ultimate happiness. You're moving towards something which you deserve, a love which is equally giving, a balanced relationship. What is the Six of Swords doing here? Star card, you will be healing out of it. You'll be healing and your wishes will be granted. As you walk away from these people who are creating some sort of conflict in your life, you will be the star of your own life. You will heal very quickly from these situations, and as you walk away from this toxicity, things will start to develop in your favor. What is this Five of Wands doing here? Yeah, Page of Wands. Like I said, you've been dealing with pages, but there is someone who's better, someone who is not like half in, half out of a relationship, someone who wants something. And again, we have the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands being clarified by Five of Wands again. Stop dealing with people who don't give you equal love. Stop dealing with people who don't give you the same intensity of love you give them. And you will be realizing this in the month of October. You will realize this thing that yes, you need to walk towards your ultimate happiness, because there is someone out there coming towards you in the month of October who will Hierophant. Some of, like I said, some of you are either getting married or some of you are going to marriages, but this is like Ten of Pentacles to the Hierophant. This is like a happy marriage card for me. So some of you might be getting married to someone who's very truthful, someone who is very true to their word. But if not, you're meeting someone who is a true connection for you, someone who is going to be your equal part, someone who is going to be who's going to complete you, somebody who's going to give you a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of success in your life. What is this Ace of Swords doing? Ace of Swords is clarified by Ace of Cups. So whatever illusions which have been kind of giving you a lot of anxiety and fear and creating conflict in your life, you will be healing away. We have two healing cards here, Ace of Cups and the Star card. So definitely you are healing from all the crap you have been dealing with, and there is someone coming towards you in the month of October where you will find your truth. You will find your true self. Let me pull out a card for advice for Libra. The Star card again. The Star card. Your wishes will be granted. You will be healing. You will be rising above situations because you deserve better. You deserve happiness, and you have achieved that level. You have recognized your own worth. Let's get an oracle card for you. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So give it out to universe, because you have lots of love and truthful love being you know, I would not want to, I don't want to use the word pushed, but the universe is working towards manifesting this pure, innocent, equally balanced relationship in your life, and that's gonna happen in the month of October. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you next month. Bye.